Have you ever wondered why thousands of people start a YouTube channel every single day, but almost all of them quit before making a single dollar? Think about it. Every day, new creators upload videos with high hopes. They spend hours editing, designing thumbnails, writing titles, and waiting for that one video to change everything. But weeks turn into months. Months turn into years. And nothing happens. No views. No subscribers. No monetization. Eventually, they convince themselves that YouTube is too saturated, that the algorithm is unfair, or that only lucky people succeed. But what if I told you that's not the real reason? After studying hundreds of YouTube channels, from creators who never reached 100 subscribers to channels that built 6- and 7-figure businesses, I noticed something interesting. The difference wasn't talent. It wasn't expensive equipment. It wasn't even experience. Almost every failed channel was making the same mistakes, without realizing it. And the worst part? Most YouTube gurus never talk about these mistakes because they're too busy selling shortcuts. So in this video, I'm going to break down the real reasons why 99% of YouTube channels never get monetized, and more importantly, what the successful 1% does differently. Because once you understand these patterns, you'll stop guessing, and start building your channel the right way. Before we jump in, if you're serious about growing on YouTube with strategies based on real research instead of recycled advice, hit that subscribe button. Every week I share practical tips, YouTube growth strategies, AI workflows, and content systems that actually help creators build better channels. Now let's start with the biggest mistake of all. Most people start with the wrong goal. The first mistake happens before creators even upload their first video. Ask a new YouTuber why they started a channel, and you'll usually hear the same answer. I want to make money. There's nothing wrong with wanting to earn money from YouTube. The problem is making money becomes the only goal. When money is your only focus, every upload becomes stressful. If a video gets only 200 views, you feel like you failed. If it doesn't go viral, you think the channel is dead. Eventually, frustration replaces consistency. Successful creators think differently. Instead of asking, "How can I make money from this video?" they ask, "How can I make this video valuable enough that people actually want to watch it?" Money is a result. Value comes first. Every successful YouTube business is built on solving problems, entertaining people, or teaching something useful. When you focus on helping viewers instead of chasing dollars, monetization becomes a byproduct, not the destination. They upload videos nobody is searching for. Here's another mistake that quietly destroys thousands of channels. People create videos they want to make, instead of videos people actually want to watch. Imagine opening a restaurant and cooking your favorite meals without ever asking customers what they like. That's exactly how many YouTube channels operate. Creators spend days editing a video that solves a problem nobody has, or talks about a topic nobody is searching for. Then they blame the algorithm. The algorithm isn't the problem. The idea is, before successful creators record anything, they research. They study search trends. They analyze competitors. They read comments. They identify questions people keep asking. Only then do they create content. Because no amount of editing can save a weak idea. A great video starts long before the camera starts recording. They quit before the algorithm learns who their audience is. One of the biggest myths on YouTube is that if your first 10 videos don't perform well, your channel is finished. That's simply not true. YouTube isn't trying to punish new creators. It's trying to understand them. Every upload gives the platform more information. Who watches your videos? Who clicks? Who stays until the end? Who comes back? The more consistent you are, the better YouTube understands your audience. But most creators quit before that process even has a chance to work. They upload 5 videos. Maybe 10. Then disappear for months. When they return, they start with a completely different topic. The algorithm has to start learning all over again. Consistency isn't about uploading every day. It's about giving YouTube enough data to understand who should see your content. Consistency alone won't save you. One of the biggest lies on YouTube is that all you have to do is stay consistent. You'll hear people say, "Just keep uploading and eventually the algorithm will reward you." It sounds motivating, but it's incomplete. Imagine uploading the same week video every week for an entire year. Will consistency magically turn bad content into great content? Of course not. Consistency only works when you're improving. Every upload should teach you something. Maybe your thumbnail didn't get enough clicks. Maybe people left after the first 30 seconds. Maybe your title promised something the video never delivered. Successful creators don't just upload more, they upload smarter. They study every video, find what worked, fix what didn't, and apply those lessons to the next upload. That's why they improve so quickly while everyone else stays stuck. They ignore the first 30 seconds. Here's something that shocked me while studying successful YouTube channels. Most viewers decide whether they're staying or leaving within the first 30 seconds. Think about your own habits. When you click on a video and the creator spends the first minute introducing themselves, asking you to like and subscribe, or explaining what they're about to explain, what do? You leave. And millions of other viewers do the same thing. Successful creators understand this. They grab your attention immediately. They ask an interesting question, make a surprising statement, or show you the result before explaining how they got there. Every second at the beginning of a video matters because if viewers leave early, YouTube assumes the video isn't interesting enough to recommend. That's why the best creators spend more time improving their hooks than adding fancy editing effects. They chase views instead of solving problems. Another reason most channels never reach monetization is because they're obsessed with views instead of value. They ask themselves, how can I make this video go viral? When the better question is, how can I make this video useful enough that people want to watch it until the end? Viral videos come and go, but valuable videos keep getting views for months or even years. That's why educational channels, tutorials, business content, and problem-solving videos often perform well over time. They continue helping new viewers long after they're published. Instead of chasing trends every week, successful creators build a library of content people keep searching for. Those videos become assets that continue bringing in views, subscribers, and eventually revenue. They never learn from their analytics. This might be the biggest difference between creators who succeed and creators who quit. Most people upload a video, check the view count a few times, and move on. Successful creators open YouTube Studio and study everything. They look at click-through rate, audience retention, average view duration, returning viewers, and where people stop watching. Every graph tells a story. If viewers leave at the same point in every video, something needs to change. If one thumbnail gets twice as many clicks as the others, they ask why. Instead of blaming the algorithm, they let the data guide their decisions. Over time, those small improvements compound into massive growth. That's why channels that constantly learn almost always outperform channels that simply upload and hope for the best. At this point, you might be thinking, okay, I understand the mistakes. But what exactly are successful creators doing differently that helps them get monetized faster? That's where everything starts to come together, because the creators who reach monetization aren't working harder than everyone else. They're following a completely different system. Successful creators build systems, not just videos. One of the biggest differences I noticed is that successful YouTubers don't wake up every morning wondering what to upload. They already have a system. They spend one day researching ideas, another day writing scripts, another recording, another editing, and another optimizing thumbnails and titles. Everything follows a repeatable process. Most small creators do the exact opposite. They think of an idea at the last minute, rush through the script, quickly edit the video, upload it, and hope for the best. That's not a strategy, it's gambling. The creators who consistently reach monetization treat YouTube like a business, even before they make their first dollar. They know that systems create consistency, and consistency creates results. They understand that titles and thumbnails come before the video. Here's a hard truth that many creators don't want to hear. Your video could be the best one you've ever made, but if nobody clicks on it, none of that effort matters. That's why successful creators often spend hours testing different thumbnail ideas and rewriting titles before they even publish. They understand that the thumbnail and title make the first promise. The video has to deliver on that promise. If your title says, "The secret to YouTube growth," then your video better reveal something genuinely useful. But if your title overpromises and your content underdelivers, viewers leave quickly, and YouTube notices. Great creators don't chase clickbait. They create curiosity and then satisfy it. They focus on one audience. Another mistake that keeps creators from getting monetized is trying to make videos for everyone. One week they're uploading YouTube tips, the next week gaming videos, then motivation, then AI news. From the creator's perspective, it feels exciting because they're talking about different things. But from YouTube's perspective, it's confusing. The platform doesn't know who should see those videos because the audience keeps changing. Successful creators stay focused. They understand exactly who they're creating for and what problems those viewers want solved. When someone watches one of their videos, they're likely to watch another because it's made for the same audience. That's how watch time grows, subscribers return, and channels become eligible for monetization much faster. The 1% think long-term. This is probably the biggest mindset shift of all. Most people expect YouTube to change their lives in 30 days. They upload a few videos, check the views every hour, and get discouraged when nothing happens. But the creators who actually succeed think differently. They don't ask, "How much money will this video make?" They ask, "If I keep improving for the next 12 months, where could this channel be?" That long-term thinking changes everything. It removes pressure, encourages better decisions, and helps creators stay consistent even when the results are slow. The truth is, most successful channels weren't built overnight. They were built one upload at a time, one improvement at a time, until the results became impossible to ignore. So, why do 99% of YouTube channels never get monetized? It's not because the algorithm is against them. It's not because the niche is too competitive. And it's definitely not because they started too late. Most channels fail because they chase shortcuts instead of building skills. They focus on views instead of viewers. They upload without learning, create without researching, and quit before giving themselves a real chance to grow. The good news is that you don't have to be part of that 99%. Every successful creator was once a beginner with 0 subscribers. The difference is they kept learning, improving, and showing up when everyone else gave up. If you can focus on creating valuable content, study your audience, improve after every upload, and stay patient, you'll already be doing what most creators never do. And that's exactly how you give yourself the best chance of becoming part of the 1%. If you found this video helpful, don't stop here. Click the video on your screen where I break down the complete YouTube growth system step by step. It'll show you exactly how to find viral ideas, write high retention scripts, and build a channel that people actually want to watch. I'll see you in the next video. Rock it.